Grab your guns and take a seat, Guardians. It's time for our review of Destiny 2. If you were wary of Destiny 2 upon its announcement and release, you would be absolutely forgiven. While a solid game existed under the hood, Destiny 1 felt somewhat unfinished. Something always felt missing, even after the release of its expansions, Taken King and Rise of Iron. I'm thankful to say that Destiny 2 seems to have completely gotten rid of this feeling that permeated the original Destiny. Let's start with the biggest change from vanilla Destiny, the story. Yes, there is a story in Destiny 2, and it's actually pretty good, if overall predictable. Destiny 2's story succeeds not so much in the overarching story it tells, but through the way it fleshes out and expands upon the universe and the characters that inhabit it. By the time the final boss had appeared, Zavala, Ikora, Cayde, and newest big addition to the cast, Hawthorne, really felt like actual people fighting and struggling alongside me, instead of just a vehicle for me to get more loot like in the previous entry. I was concerned for them. I knew about where they had come from, and really wanted to see where they'd go in the future. Destiny's many worlds I traveled through to get to this point felt like they had a history, felt far more alive compared to the original Destiny's areas. And this isn't just the result of the game's excellent graphics. The NPCs that populate these worlds all had a story to tell, and it was legitimately interesting being a part of it. Definite shout out goes to Devrim Kay out in the EDZ. Gideon Emery doing more great work.
Right. I think it's time to let the guns do the talking now. Don't you?
Gameplay is where Destiny 2 shone brightest in the first game, and that trend continues in the second. Bungie knows how to make a solid shooter, a game that simply feels right. They've been the experts since Halo after all, right? Weapon types are varied, and the weapons your Guardians will equip manage to feel unique, which really helps the acquisition of future equipment feel incredibly exciting. Whether you're wandering the world, fighting head-to-head in the Crucible, or tackling a raid with your friends, it's easy to set your character up for the task at hand between your overflowing arsenal, 3 specializations, and 2 sub-specializations you can swap in between. It overall feels less customizable than the first Destiny, but none of the specializations feel useless, so it overall feels like an improvement. I feel like I should give special mention to the soundtrack, but there's not really much I can say about it. It's excellent. Seriously, just a great soundtrack. I do really hope you have friends to play around in Destiny's world with. This game is an MMO through and through, not an FPS. It's easy to run through the story alone, but once endgame creeps up on you, it's probably in your best interest to join a clan to tackle a lot of the challenges you'll be facing. And it's a great thing that clans are likely the best improvement Destiny 2 has added. Whether you're playing alone or with your entire clan, you'll always be helping them out, working towards passive benefits for every clan member, or through completing weekly challenges, providing all of your clanmates with loot. It's an excellent system that ensures that you're always helping your buddies out, even when you're not playing with them actively. Despite all of these good things Destiny 2 has brought to the table compared to its predecessor, there are still a few issues overall I've encountered while playing the game. I'm sure I don't need to go deep into the controversy surrounding Destiny 2's shader issue, but it's pretty lame that a feature that was just a free part of the game in a previous entry has become a vehicle for microtransactions. I get the studio needs to make money, but Eververse as a whole felt wrong in the first game, and that feeling continues in Destiny 2. There's also a few issues I've run into with the in-game chat, with members being unable to connect, all of us needing to resort to a party on the PlayStation 4. It can really make starting a guided game fairly difficult, and I really hope it's an issue that's resolved in the future. Overall, Destiny 2 feels like a vast improvement compared to the original. Bungie's core good fundamentals in the first game have been able to expand and grow with a decent story to back it up. Destiny 2 can really stand on its own. This is by no means a beta masquerading as a full game. This is a full experience, and a great one at that, even despite the short campaign. I'll definitely be playing Destiny 2 for a long time to come. It finally feels like Bungie's decision to make a new IP has paid off. we give Destiny 2 an 8 out of 10. Very good. We hope you enjoyed our review of Destiny 2. If you like this video, go ahead and like it. Subscribe to the channel if you would like to see more videos. We've got some Destiny 2 content up there. We've also got Star Wars and comics and Dragon Ball. Tons of nerdy stuff. So whatever you're into, you might be able to find something here. This is Justin from the Den of Nerds. I hope you're all having an awesome and nerdy day, and I'll catch you later.